All right, now that we've got our gridded off piece of paper and our gridded off portrait here, I'm going to start by doing this square in the upper left-hand corner, and it lines up with right here. So if you look right here, it lines up here and goes right to the corner. And then there's this little triangle shape right here. It's going to be exactly the same there. Then the next one of the hairline kind of lines up like this. Then from here to here kind of arches in the hairline. Then the next square to here. Look at how this forms a triangle here. And it goes a little bit from the line. Then there's a little triangle right here in the corner. And then ironically, this lines up kind of at the halfway point here of the square. So you're using the grid as a guide to help you get your proportions. So now there's nothing in this square and there's nothing in this square here. So now I can move on to the next row here. And kind of goes like that. Okay, then there's really nothing in this row other than there's kind of a contour of the furrows in his brow here. Like that. And then this next square, you can see it's just a little line here in the brow. And then here. And then it kind of curves down and forms a triangle shape here. And then there's a triangle shape of the hairline. And then I can see kind of curves like that. All right, and nothing in here, nothing in here. So then I move on to the third row. And the hair kind of finishes down to the halfway here. And then the eyebrow, look at how the eyebrow on this next, are right here kind of curves. So I'm just gonna lightly kind of sketch in the outline of that. And then the eyebrow continues up onto this top part. And then the top of the eye. And then I just see a little sliver above the line here of the colored part of the eye. So this next square, there's nothing except just a little bit right there of the nose. Then this next square, we see the eye coming here. And a little sliver of the eyeball right there. Then look at, it's another triangle shape here forming the eye. And then we see the eyebrow here. And remember, when you're doing this, sketching the contours, make sure it's really light because you don't want it to be carved into the paper. When you show your shading, that's what you want to show your detail, is through your shading. All right, nothing in that square, nothing in that one. Now I'm going to move down to this next one here. And you can see this line kind of continues here. Then we see part of the ear. And there. All right, now we can finish kind of the eye here. All right, now we're moving on to the nose in the next square. But you can see how you can go square by square and you're creating the contours. So I'm going to go down after I finish this row and do the next row. So that's the next step. Draw your contours.